My name is Lil, and Dr. Wander mentioned the person who had the 14.7 A1C. Well, it's me. And it is now down to 7.6. And it's all because of this program. Thank you, because I'm going to give myself a hand too. You know, I didn't think it was possible to basically cut the A1C in half in such a short amount of time. But I did it even through Thanksgiving and Christmas. And he also said that I didn't follow everything exactly like I should, and I'm guilty. But Thanksgiving and Christmas, I did what I had to do until Thanksgiving, and I said, Thanksgiving. I says, can I try this and this? You know, I mean, that's a big holiday. And Christmas. So he said, well, he says, you know, you're going to make up your own mind. And I cheated a little bit. I had a little bit of cheesecake and all of this, but I went back. And so, you know, I just had my last test, and I was concerned that since the test before, I had gone down to 8.6, I think, and I was afraid that in this last month with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, that I may not have come down so much more. And my goal is to get down to the 5.6 he mentioned or less. I actually came down another point. And I was like, yes. So, you know, all of the holidays and a couple of birthdays are past. So now I was so encouraged by my last test that I said, that's it. You know, I'm going back, and I know I can hit that goal of under 5.6. And the other two numbers that had me concerned were my blood sugar before I started the program was 480. And in the last month, I've had 3 episodes where I started getting the dizziness, you know, because my blood sugar has come down, and I actually had to eat a piece of peppermint or something so I could get it back up and not have the dizziness and the shakes. And the other number that was bad was the cholesterol. I was like 400, it was over 470. And I was on the medication the MD put me on, and it worked, plus the food that I had started cutting out of my diet, and I was eating the right things, and it went down to 71. I got really sick for about 3 months. I felt horrible. So my doctor actually didn't want to take me off that medicine. And I said, I can't do this, you know. Sorry, but I took myself off the medication. My health was much more important than the doctor's MD after her name. So now it's where it's supposed to be. I think it's about 150 something or 160 something as of the last test. And I feel great. I've lost about 20 pounds. I had to get a new wardrobe because everything was falling off, literally. You know, somebody stepped on a pair of pants I was wearing that was too big, and I had to hold the waist because it was coming off. And I said, no, I can't do this. So, you know, I just encourage you guys, if you're looking to reverse the diabetes, it can be done. And this is an awesome way to do it. Dr. Wander works with you one-on-one, and he listens to what you say, and he helps you through the whole program. So again, you know, I'm human. I did cheat this last month, but everything still went really, really well. So I just encourage you, if you want to stop. Oh, and I was diagnosed 12 years ago, and I did everything the doctor said, and I was up to the highest amount of oral medication, and I was taking 3 insulin shots. And I was one that, with shots, they've picked me up off the floor a couple of times because I passed out. So you can do it, you know, and I encourage you to please, you know, do it. Thank you.